viewers, I welcome you to another exciting edition of your program, The Gallery. My name is Mercy Alexander, and today we have a mother in the house, a grandmother, a mother to all the diaspora who have touched life in so many ways. So sit, relax, and enjoy the rest of the program.
Her Royal Highness Queen Mother Chief Temitope Ajayi is the Honorable Chairman and Co-Founder of Global Connection of Women Foundation, USA, non-profit organization GC4W Foundation mission to create new opportunities for women and youth in communities from around the world. In 2017, Ajayi was made the Honorable Fellow at the Institute of Nigerian Technology Management, IIM. In 2014, Ajayi served as a distinguished delegate at the National Conference in Abuja, Nigeria, representing the National Council of Women's Society. Ajayi's political career highlights include her service as a special assistant to the Deputy Governor of Lagos State Government, Nigeria. Ajayi had 40+ years of experience as the international business consultant and public speaker. Chief Temitope is a business consultant for foreign investor and agricultural development expert. She served as a business consultant to foreign investors to Sub-Sahara Africa and a foreign investor on agriculture. Ajayi is committed to her dream of exposing underprivileged families to farming in order to combat unemployment and to eliminate poverty under United Nations Millennium Stability Development Goal for food security eradication by 2030.
So, Ma, we welcome you to the show, Ma. How you doing, Ma?
We have every cause to say thank you, Lord.
To God be the glory. So now, Ma, we'll I don't know why this Mama Diaspora. I said, whenever I'm going to have you on my show, I'm going to ask you about where did that name come from, Mama Diaspora?
Actually, my real name is Royal Highness Queen Mother Aminat Temitope Ajayi. I used to be the president of all the Nigerians in the US, ANAC, or Nigerians American Congress, when our Baba, the former president of Nigeria, Baba Olusegun Obasanjo, was the president.
Okay.
You know, whenever I introduce myself, I always say, I'm the president of all the Nigerians in the diaspora. Then one day, Baba said, no, I am the only president of all the Nigerians in Nigeria and in diaspora.
Okay.
You are the mama of the diaspora. Ever since then, because Baba gave me that name, you know, I treasure that name. I always make sure I make him proud in anything I'm doing.
Whoa.
He's my father. He's my Baba. And you know, when Baba is happy with me, he will call me Yada ya. Yada ya. You know, I say Baba. You know.
Oh, so that's where that name came from.
Yeah, Baba gave it.
You've heard it from her. Record shows you to be an accountant before venturing into business consulting. Where did that motivation come from?
Yeah, it was from my late father. He said, I'll say it in Yoruba, then I'll say, Ishe Ashejeun Owo Ashela. If you want to be a millionaire, you have to be an entrepreneur. You have to go into business. Or if you want to go with rags, promotion, you understand? Yeah. Eventually you retire, they give you your retirement benefits. You keep to your profession. And from my own dynasty, the Labinjo, I come from the Labinjo dynasty of Lagos State. I'm the 4th generation.
Oh.
Yeah. Very, very big Lagos State, real Lagos State. My grandmother, blessed memory, that's it, was one of the richest women in Nigeria. She and Taiwo Oluwa and Darosha. As a matter of fact, she was one of the first women to bring a container of abadashi into the country. So they're all in business. And my late father, he was an educationist. So as a child, when I was born, my late father is always telling me, you are just a replica of my mother. All she does is business. And you see, my family is very comfortable. For me, I don't need a bank manager. My daddy will give me the loan. So, you see, it's in my DNA to do business.
Mm.
And that was how. Anytime I want to do business, I'll just go and talk to my late father, smile to him. He would just look at, I know how to get money from him, you know. You know, like what he says,
Yeah.
when a woman is smiling at you,
She
your
needs
pocket is weeping. No, the pocket of the man is
He's
weeping.
weeping. Okay.
So that is how my DNA is business. So I'm a professional, an accountant, because I went to college.
Study school.
Yeah. But I made my money at the age of 28.
Oh, wow.
I was blessed. You know what is mean blessed?
Yes.
Yeah, very blessed. That time being a millionaire is a big deal. But for a 28-year-old woman, young lady, to be is a big deal. Yeah. So commerce, business is in my DNA. So I'm the fourth generation now. And there's something about my DNA. It's even in Google. If you Google my great grandfather, we use our money and affluent to liberate the masses.
Mm.
So I am the one that is on earth right now. So they just pass the legacy to me. So anything I do is in our DNA.
Ma, as the former president of All Nigerian Congress, what are your achievements, ma?
Wow. I like that question.
Thank you.
Number one, we started the struggle for the Diaspora Commission. History will never forget us. Because Baba Obasanjo was the president. I remember he asked me, he came to the US. He said, what do we need? I said, Baba, we need our own commission. Because Diaspora Commission and Diaspora voting rights. And I will never forget the chairman of the electoral, Professor Morris, who came. I remember the day I handed him over the letter for a Diaspora Commission and Diaspora voting rights.
So you started it in America?
Oh, yes.
Wow.
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, my God. Yes. Believe me. Even for this democracy, everybody's enjoying. You know, I was exiled. I was in June 12th. I was exiled with some of us. Some of them came back, but I couldn't come back because I have to take care of my children. My children are very young. We fought for this democracy. Everybody's enjoying
today.
Yes. That's why my legacy is very deep. And that's why even Google said, I'm the number 3 most powerful person in this country. It's true. If you care to read about what I've been able to achieve in my lifetime, it's all documented in Google and my Wikipedia. I'm a business consultant in America. I consult for millions of dollars. And I happen to be in Silicon Valley. Silicon Valley, we talk in billions. Your DNA, Nigeria, DNA, Temitope Ajayi is one of the CEOs in Silicon Valley, and Nigeria is not taking
advantage of that.
Oh, wow. I'm just one. There are a lot of
Nigerians.
Yeah. You see, some of us, some of the real ones, I don't talk about the talkers. There are a lot of talkers. And grammar.
Yeah.
I know them. I know who they are. So when we're talking of serious foreign investment, let's take our Diaspora Commission seriously, because we fought for it. And when I was at the confab again, the chief of staff, Professor Bola Gambari, was the chairman of the Diaspora Committee. I was in the agriculture, but you know they call me Baba Diaspora.
Yeah.
I remember when we fought for the national conference 2014, so that they can do the amendment of the Diaspora Commission and Diaspora voting rights. Do you get me?
Yes, ma'am.
Please, let's put politics apart. Yeah. Let's talk business. That commission should be given to a real professional, not a politician. Because they don't even understand. You have to be DNA, diaspora, before you can take care of diaspora. I'm sorry I have to say it because I'm getting old. I'm sorry. Something has to be done. The Diaspora Commission is not for some Nigerians. They are bringing them home. They are no. So what is happening? Thank God. I pray one day. Out of all our prayers from the national conference, only Diaspora Commission was approved. To God be the glory.
That's a good one. Okay, so right now, so are you rating the business in diaspora better than what we have here in Nigeria?
Financially, you can compare apples with oranges. But if because we are exposed, if we try to tell them this is the way, we know what is going on.
So it's better over there in the diaspora than here in Nigeria.
You kidding me?
Okay.
Ha. Government fund everything, and you have to return the money.
Okay, ma. Now, then what do you want? What do you expect our Nigerian government to do for the local entrepreneur?
You see, they try. I have to give it to them. The vice president is doing this and something. He's giving them this money, 20,000. The minister for humanitarian, Hajia Farouk. Oh, I love that lady. She's giving them money too.
Yeah.
But you see, Minister for Women Affairs is giving them money. Minister for Labor in Gigi is giving them money. You see, these kids will take the money and go and buy cell phone. They go and buy cell phone that they can do this, their social media. Who is monitoring them? It's like pouring money into the basket because they think it's free money. That's why all their efforts, Nigerian government is trying. There should be a real parastatal
that will monitor the
I can even partner with them so that this money will train them. They will now, like all my babies, I call them my babies. They have bank account. I told you can't do anything without having a bank account. They all have Zenith Bank. If you open 550 of them, open an account in Zenith Bank. That's the only way I will transfer your 20,000 or 40 or 80 or 160,000. So you see my children now, they do e-commerce. Can you transfer money? when people want to buy something, they say transfer. If they should, they say I can get transfer. And you see, when they do this, they do e-commerce. I told them use your social media to cash out. Look at all these kokoro damkwa. Can you imagine? These are things anybody can do.
So these are the things you advise government to do to. Okay.
Look at this onugu. Can you believe? Look at how neatly packed.
That's good. Okay, ma. What are the government roles in sustaining small-scale businesses in Nigeria?
No, government is trying. To be honest, they have the best minister. When we say round peg in a round hole, the Minister of Trade and Industry.
That's
Otumba Niyadebayo.
Oh.
He knows the language of the people. He knows the language of the masses. And the masses is where the volume of money is. What he has done for this program, God will bless him.
Amen.
And bless his ministry.
Amen.
Are you talking of the trademark? They don't waste time. Nigeria should use the government. The government is their friend. Trademark gave me my trademark bingo. What they call it? These people, standard organization, because I'm running an academy and we are doing international standard. Standard organization, the zonal coordinator. Can you imagine? He said, Mama, you're going to do exam for smoking fish. They gave me 150 pages. I want 5 pages. 10 pages. Make it 25 pages. I looked, I say, hey, at this age, please, I can tell you I'm going to fail. They said, no, you're not going to fail. But you see, they're very thorough. When I went through it, do you know what is part of this thing? Salting a catfish before smoking.
All this under the Ministry of
Trade and Industry.
Trade and Industry. Yeah.
That was when I noticed they say you can inject. Eh? I say, you mean syringe?
Yeah.
Like that COVID injection.
Yeah.
My late brother taught me how to put salt. Yeah, I taught my own children. And you see, you know what their zonal coordinator told me, Mr. Motoshaw? He said, Mama, for us to give you that standard organization, you have to be able to meet standard of anywhere in the world. Bingo. They're very good. And you see, Shego Awolowo, Export Promotion Council, they've already given us our export license. You see, I'm encouraging Nigerians to approach the government. They are not our enemy, but go and meet them. Because the present people who are on this present administration, they're very good. But the only thing is their orientation. They don't think this money is free. Honestly, for me, they should please, Ministry of Trade and Industry is another place they should fund seriously. I think SMIDAM is under them. You understand? You see, that will take away all the menace of the society. Because look at EFCC now. All they do is these small kids every day, they're catching them. They're not even catching those fraudulent people again. Is this small children, Yahoo boys, kidnapper, or whatever, ritualists? That's all we read in the newspaper now. Because a idle hand is a devil's workshop. You can't have 65% millennial population, the young adults,
who are jobless.
Oh my God, it's suicidal. It's never too late. Government should seriously fund the Ministry of Trade and Industry, turn Nafdac into a parastatal, a commission. Their job is to trade, give them license, and give them money to go and start.
Wow,
it will take away all these kids. And now, I've taught my children, you know what, use your social media to cash out. Look at my daughter. She's a professional in America. She's a generics. She's a scientist. She has masters. You know, when I gave her this kokoro, she took it.
I think I saw it in one of the video on social media where she was talking about this kuli, how it makes so much money in the US. And that's a good one. That's really a good one. So I think if we have a lot of people like you, we invest on this 65 Nigerian youths, I think we'll go a long way, and this issue of kidnapping, cybercrime will stop. Thank you so much, Mom. As a business expert, will you advise those who want to venture into business to take loan?
They have to.
With the situation in the country?
They have to. Because where would they? Let me tell you, business is money. They call it seed capital. This business was able to thrive because I bankroll it. And the kids are they are the human capital.
Yeah. Okay.
So we partner together and we're sharing the profits.
Okay, so you are advising to
they have to. They have to. That's why the Ministry of Trade and Industry should be heavily funded. You understand? To give them that ministry, not the parastatal. Anybody that is ready to do trade. Let's talk of the cottage industries. Because let's start with China. Every corner, they're making money. Nigeria, look at those kids on the road. And it goes slow. So everybody needs that money. I don't know what Bank of Industry is doing. Me and the banks.
As African Bank of Industry.
Yes. But for me, I gave these young adults and women a loan of 20,000. They returned my 20,000. I increased it to 40. They returned my 40,000. I increased it to 80,000. They returned the 80,000. I increased it to 160, and I told them I can't go more than 160.
60.
I'm not a bank.
So they need to
Because
go, you
For
advise them
me,
to take a loan.
yes, for me, I didn't get any interest from them because they are my children, and God has already given me enough interest.
To go with the
Glory.
program. What will you tell the youth who still believe in paid job in Nigeria?
They should wake up and smell the coffee, because white collar job is not there. Blue collar job is the best. That is artisan.
Okay.
Artisan comes in so many things. E-commerce. Let them learn the trade. Let them be their own CEOs. That's my advice.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, your advice for business owners.
Never, never give up.
Now, mommy, what do you have to tell to our government? Because right now there's a lot of insecurity in the country, most especially in the northern part of the country. What is your advice to the government on how to go about it to maintain one Nigeria?
It's because some people are using them and they are paying them. If they're not paying them, they will do all this rascality. It's a win-win situation. You have your kids, you don't know their value. Some people knows their value and use them for rascality.
Thank you. Well, we just have to call it today. I'm sure you've learned a lot from our guest today. I told you from the beginning that she's a mother, and if you remember, she said, as a business woman or as a businessman, it is okay for you to fall. It is okay for you to fail. But one thing you must learn to do all the time, never, never give up. Anyway, I still remain your host, Mercy Alexander. Bye and have a wonderful weekend.